Good day, traders. Welcome back to Fides Trading Channel, and we are back again with another weekly flows video. Today is Monday, the 16th of June 2025, and we will be looking at the week ahead until Friday, the 20th of June 2025. In these weekly flow videos, I break down the markets using a top-down approach, starting with the higher time frames to map out the bigger picture. By analyzing key zones, trend structures, and institutional behavior on the weekly and daily charts, I uncover the dominant bias and the potential market flows for the days ahead. This helps me filter out noise, anticipate major moves, and stay aligned with where the smart money may be positioned. Tune in as I decode the charts and lay the groundwork for the trading week with clarity and precision. We are starting with the gold charts, and we are currently on the monthly time frame. As we can observe, price is comfortably trading above the 50 SMA, and we are in the overextended region of the RSI above 85, which is clearly showing how fast and high gold is going above the 50 moving average and moving with massive momentum on the monthly time frame. It is clear that this market is due for a massive retracement, but as it stands, investors are still positioning themselves on the upper end of the market, and highs are continuing to prevail. Dropping into the weekly time frame, we can see that price is comfortably trading above the 50 SMA here too. We have some bullish structure showing here with higher lows and respective higher highs. The market's being in a bit of a consolidation phase within April and May, but continuing the bullish trajectory in June. In terms of momentum, we are trading comfortably above the 55 level on the RSI. We did tap overextended region, but as it stands, we just have comfortable bullish momentum in play. The daily time frame shows that price is still trading above the 50 SMA, and we are trading in the bullish region of the RSI above 55 but below 70. Here we can see we had the consolidator phase from April throughout May. Markets were a bit choppy, but the bullish trend has resumed. And if we just get a little bit closer onto the daily time frame, we can see the higher low structures as well as the respective higher high formations that it has found. Last week, we had massive bullish moves. The markets did open with a bit of indecision on Monday and Tuesday with spinning top patterns, but on Wednesday, we had a strong push to the upside, followed by further bullish momentum on Thursday and Friday. Now, in my experience, this bullish momentum will continue. The markets did open with a bit of a gap down at the beginning of the week, but it just appears that we are waiting to have a break and retest, dropping into the 4-hour time frame. We're just showing a break and retest at 3,400. This was a previous resistance level at 3,400, so price is potentially just coming back down to test this level, and this is where investors are sitting within the discount zone looking for further long positions. So I'm very much long on gold. As we can see, price is trading comfortably above the 50 SMA. It was a bit choppy leading into this momentum. We did see some choppiness coming into Monday, Tuesday, but the markets have resumed the bullish trend. And we are trading with bullish momentum, with price trading above the 55 level on the RSI. So bullish momentum is intact, and we will just be waiting for price to tap into the sweet spot, potentially within the break and retest zone, and then riding that momentum wave to the upside. I have put an alert at 3,400, as this is where I'll be looking to get in for my long position. We can also see that looking at the future price of gold, it is at 3,432, while current price is at 3,413. This is nearly a 20-point difference, which supports the bullish confluence that I have shown you from the higher time frame perspectives, as well as the daily and the 4-hour perspective. So yeah, I am looking for longs into the coming week. Moving on to US tech, we are on the monthly time frame. We can see that price is bullish. We're comfortably trading above the 50 SMA. We had that massive wick rejection to the downside in April, but bullish momentum has resumed. We are trading above 55, below 70, so there's clear bullish momentum there, as well as bullish price action structure with higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and respective higher high formations. On the weekly time frame, price has broken above the 50 SMA, and we are trading in the bullish region of the RSI above 55 below 70, which confirms bullish momentum. Now there was a massive drop down, and we have since filled that liquidity gap with price moving back to the upside. On the daily time frame, we can see a little bit more bullish structure at play with higher low, higher low, higher low, and higher low structures at play. The market is trading above the 50 SMA, currently at 21,743. And we can also see bullish momentum out of the RSI with price trading above 55 and below 70, so in the bullish region. Dropping into the 4-hour time frame, we are showing signs. I'm just going to delete these here quickly. So last week, we had price trading very much in a consolidative, bullish consolidative phase. Markets were moving up and down, but on Friday we had a massive drop to the downside, but price found support at 21,490, 21,500. So we had the drop down from 22,000, which is potentially just investors taking profits as they await the next fundamental release. As it stands at the opening of this week, we had a gap down, but markets have since stabilized and have moved to the upside. Price on the 4-hour chart is trading below the 50 SMA, and we are in the sweet spot region of the RSI, so market directionality is yet to be confirmed for the week ahead. As it stands, price is testing this break and retest zone to the downside, and we are awaiting to see how price reacts to it. We could see a further push to the downside, testing support before push up. But from a higher time frame perspective, the bullish tone is still intact, and we will be looking for further long positions. And this could just be seen as liquidity grab or profit taking while getting in at a discount zone. So seeing how price reacts at this current standing will give us a better bias for the week ahead, because as it stands, market directionality could go one of two ways and could actually just consolidate within the zone before breaking either to the upside or the downside. On the moving on to US 30, we're on the monthly time frame. Price is trading bullish at the moment. We can see that price is trading comfortably above the 50 SMA and is currently sitting in the bullish region of the RSI above 55. And we will continue to look for longs here. Despite the massive drop in April, there's clear bullish structure coming out of the monthly time frame with high lows, high lows, high lows, and the trend is predominantly bullish. We continue seeing the bullish push to the upside. Momentum hasn't exactly grabbed all the liquidity that was created during this drop to the downside, and we still have further bullish liquidity to actually collect. Dropping into the daily time frame, you can see price trading comfortably above the 50 SMA. We are in the sweet spot region of the RSI, and we do see a little bit more consolidating factors coming out of the daily, with price sticking within this momentum region and showing price action structure, which is consistent with the bullish consolidation. Now, price is creating higher lows, but isn't exactly creating new higher highs, and it's just staying within that 42,900 region, 42,850 region. At the moment, it is having a hard time breaking to the upside. However, this is still bullish consolidation, so I am only looking for long positions, but you have to be cautious with the way the bears are acting within this US 30 market. Dropping into the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price had a massive drop on Friday as well. This was potentially a liquidity grab from that 42,900 region, but as the week opened, we can see that price has a massive spike to the downside, with bullish momentum actually staying above the support level at 42,205. 42,215 or 42,210, 42,200. Let's just say 42,200. So price opened with a strong push to the downside. It actually created a nice bullish pin bar pattern, and we can see the bulls have taken control coming into the rest of the morning. So price is trading below the 50 SMA at the moment and in the bearish region of the RSI with momentum, bearish momentum. But I can still see further upside potential from here. So I will be putting in a runner trade just to keep this going. But I would be interested to see how price reacts to the break and retest zone at 42,560. Moving on to currency pairs, let's start with dollar index. So we can see that on the dollar index, the dollar bears have resumed and price is pushing to the downside, especially with the poor fundamentals coming out of last week. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go take a look at Forex Factory for last week so you can identify why the markets are continuing bearish. Looking at the euro index, the euro has been making some massive gains in the market and it's actually held some strength against the US and yen counterparts and is continuing pushing to the upside. So that gives us upside potential for euro USD and euro JPY. And as for the yen index, we can see a lot of consolidator factors right now and is currently just trading within the range. Before I carry on and actually get too far removed from the indices, I actually just want to mention the VIX. So as you saw in the indice markets, we had a massive drop to the downside on Friday, which indicated liquidity grabs and investors actually taking their profits and just settling into the markets, waiting for the next push either to the upside or downside with market directionality to yet be confirmed. This could potentially also trigger the fact that the VIX index is trading at 20.09, which is very much risk neutral territory, with the markets determining which direction they want to trade. Now, it is at 20.9, so it is closer to the risk on territory. So we are closer to risk on than risk off, which adds confluence to the idea that the bulls in the indice markets are still there. So just coming back here, we can see that market directionality yet to be confirmed with bullish momentum potentially stepping in, but we would need confirmation with the break above that 42,560 level. If the markets turn around here, then we would just wait for a break below 42,200 to confirm bears are in control. So it's currently market directionality yet to be confirmed. As with this case, with market directionality to be confirmed with the break above 21,750 or bearish break below 21,477. Taking a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin has had a bit of a rally over the weekend and seems to be showing some signs of bullish momentum. Price is trading bullish per the daily, and we could be seeing some serious upside potential in the coming days. Looking at Euro USD, I'm definitely seeing some upside potential here with price respecting this break and retest level and pushing to the upside. Upon further analysis on the 1 hour, I actually identified that this breakout here, we could see a break and retest before a push to this resistance zone at 1.16. So yeah, Euro USD definitely looking super bullish at the moment. Price is comfortably trading above the 50 SMA here, and we are in the bullish region of the RSI, above 55 but below 70. We can see some bullish price action structure coming in with high lows and respective higher highs, and yeah, I will just be looking for further upside momentum in this market, especially with the fact that the euro index is showing strong euro with the dollar index showing a weak dollar. Do take heed of the news releases for the week ahead, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday with massive red folder dollar news. But for the most part, technical structure does show further upside potential in Euro USD. terms of Euro JPY, we are trading bullish. On the daily time frame, we can see that the market is trading comfortably above the 50 SMA, and we are in that 70 zone on the RSI, which shows massive bullish momentum, which supports massive bullish momentum. We can see clear higher-low and respective higher-high structures in this market, break and retest levels being respected, and the market continues to push to the upside. On the 4-hour time frame, we're comfortably trading above the 50 SMA, and we're showing bullish momentum coming out of the RSI. Break and retest level potentially at 166.414, but this level has been tested and market continues to push. Upon analysis of the 1-hour time frame, we can see market is comfortably trading above the 50 SMA, and we have a potential entry point here at 166.793, and I will be looking to enter a position there as a potential break and retest zone, which we'll analyze on a lower time frame. USD/JPY is a bit choppy at the moment. We can see a lot of consolidation on the daily. Price is currently trading upon the 50 SMA with signs of bearish structure, trading below the 50 SMA leading up until this point. And we can see consolidation on the RSI just currently sitting within that sweet spot region of 45.55. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see the choppiness of this market. Just shooting to the upside, shooting to the downside, not really respecting resistance and support zones, but just kind of making its own structure. So I'll be shying away from this market for the week ahead. Now, let's just quickly take a look at fundamentals for the week. So fundamentals for the week ahead, we can see some dollar news on, so it's dollar news for Wednesday and Thursday. So today and Tuesday is just going to be technical trading. I'm wrong. Sorry. Excuse me so much. Wrong week. So getting back to the real calendar for the week ahead, we have yen news coming out of Tuesday with dollar news out of as well in the afternoon with retail sales. And then we have massive dollar news throughout the day with FOMC statements and economic projections. Thursday, we do have some massive currency news for the other pairs, but I will analyze that in a Forex Flow video. So if you don't know what a Forex Flow video is, go check out the playlist and tell me what you think. But that is pretty much the news for the week ahead. Be sure to check out trading news and some news releases, but I'll go over that in our Fides Flow videos. But with that, I wish you all a very successful trading week, and I'll check you in the next video. Cheers, traders.